so many things. Guys, I've got loads of stuff coming, right? So, yeah, this is what I really am excited about. I'm not going to open that. I want to get straight onto these. I just need a swig of tea quick. So, I've got a bit of a carbon fibre fetish, I think.
Yeah.
Because I've got the carbon fibre diffuser on there now. Now I've got my carbon fibre spoiler on there. I've also got another big carbon fibre element on order.
An expensive one as well.
Yes, an expensive carbon fibre element on order. But that's going to be really cool. Can't wait for that to come, but I'm going to have to wait a little while, I think. Because that'll be getting made. But this... health and safety. Let's see what these are like. So what could they be? Does anyone have a guess?
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Let's put it aside. Do you know what it is yet?
Can you tell what it is yet?
Alright, ready. Nah. Carbon fibre mirror covers, right? So these are from Vehicle Revolution. So, you know, with the diffuser saga, I'm going to say, where it wasn't as good quality as Vehicle Revolution, I had to wait months for it as well, right? Yesterday I thought, let's see what I can get from for wing mirror covers. And speaking to the guy from Vehicle Revolution, really nice guy, really very helpful. He said they have these, which are actually dry carbon fibre. If you look at it there, it's glossy. The dry carbon fibre doesn't mean it's glossy or matte. It's the manufacturing process and what they've been made in. You can see in the back, the dry carbon fibre is actually an impregnated carbon fibre which has the resin already impregnated in it. A wet carbon fibre is like fiberglass, and if anyone knows how to do that, you have a mould, you paint in your resin, and then you get your carbon fibre, you put it in and then roll it in, paint some more on, put some layers on like that, right? Which means you can get thick areas, thinner areas and stuff like that. And when you have something like this, I already know what this is like, I can feel it. This is consistent, I can tell. Because each layer of these already had the resin element impregnated into it. And you basically can get different levels of resin, so you can have it so it's not glossy, it just has less resin in that layer. Okay, so it look like this. Or you have a higher impregnated resin content to give you the gloss. And basically that gets layered up into a mould, and then it goes into an autoclave, which adds heat and pressure to basically suck it into that mould. And you get a perfectly lined up, perfectly uniformed thickness of carbon fibre with no changes in weave direction. You think about the other one I had on the diffuser, because there's little bits put in, you get different weave patterns all over the place. Well, this is one weave pattern, so it's one piece, and it is absolutely spot on. The quality of this is absolutely spot on.
Does look good.
And it's ultra thin, basically. So I know it's a cover rather than a replacement, because replacements have the clips. And I know JagFan Hilton bought some covers with the clips from AliExpress. I've looked at them myself. They're about 170 pounds, I think. And his didn't fit properly, and he broke the tabs off. He didn't want to go for covers that are similar to this because he didn't want them to be sitting proud, sorry. But that's fine. If you have a wet process, it's going to be thicker than this. And that's why I thought, right, I'm going to go for Vehicle Revolution. They are cheaper than the other ones that JagFan Hilton bought. And I know that this process, the dry carbon fibre process, is what they use on aeroplane wings, Formula One parts and stuff like that, because it's much stronger than the wet process, and you don't get any imperfections in it. Looking at it closely, there's no air bubbles, there's no nothing, which I got on the diffuser.
I was going to say you've got some air bubbles.
Yeah, air bubbles and discoloration where there's thicker pieces of resin. Looking at this closely, it's absolutely spotless, and the cut around it and everything like that, there's no jagged edges. It's absolutely spotless.
It's very tidy.
Yeah, so that's just going to keep the carbon fibre theme going on my car, which is awesome. And like I said earlier, I ordered these yesterday. I made the decision yesterday and thought, you know what, I'll give them a go. And they turned up today. I had to wait a little bit longer because my neighbour, they went to my neighbour's house at 8:30 this morning, and I just had to wait for them to come home. So that's unbelievable turnaround time. Unbelievable. So why wait 3 months? 2-3 months when you can get something next day, and it be a guaranteed quality like this. This is superb. Absolutely superb. Can't wait to get those on the car. Give them a go.
They do look really good. Well, another thing for you to add to your car then.
Yeah. I was going to throw this away, but I just realised what it was.
What is it?
It's the sticky tape to put it on with. Oh. So 3M sticky tape provided. Nice and thin. So that would just go in there and it would just go
okay.
on the cover. And if you don't like them after, you can take them off, right? But because they're nice and thin, it should fit nice and flush. Yeah, because JagFan Hilton, if you go watch his video, I'll put a link to his video in the description. He had these other ones, they just didn't fit properly. And because it's carbon fibre, it's not flexible. And he broke the clip. And he was that unsatisfied with them. He ended up spraying his original white ones black, and that's what he did around it. It's not the finish you're going to get like you have with these. But the point is, just like my diffuser, I wasn't happy with the quality of it. And if you break something after you've been waiting 2-3 months for it, and you try and return it or something like that, you're not going to get the service you get when you buy something from a local supplier like Vehicle Revolution. I'm sure as hell, if I had a problem with these, he would go, send them back, we'll give you your money back. Trying to do that to China, they either don't read the email, or they read it and just don't bother replying. You end up having to open a dispute with AliExpress or whatever, and sometimes you get partially refunded. But you've gone through loads of hassle before you get there. And to be honest, I'm a little bit, I like saving money and trying these new things, but I'm getting worn down by it, by buying something and it's not as good as you thought it was going to be, and you have to live with it anyway because it's going to cost you £100 to ship back, to get £230 back. So you've lost 3 months of your life and £100, and you still haven't got anything to show for it. So like I said in my previous video, I wish Vehicle Revolution had a diffuser in stock, because I know it's better quality. I'll add a video in a second. I'll have to get it off him, but a guy on the forum showed me his Vehicle Revolution diffuser to see the difference, and I'll quickly do that comparison now, and you'll see the difference between the two. And it wasn't that much more expensive. So if they would have had them in stock and I paid for that, I would have had it next day, would have been better quality, and I would have been mega happy. But instead I've had to, it looks alright on the car, don't get me wrong, it's fine, but I know it isn't as good as it should have been. So that's why I thought, this time I'm going Vehicle Revolution and getting some high quality parts. So I thought I'd give it a go, and next time I'll probably use them again, I think, but let's see how this goes. Right, off to that other video of the difference between the two. Right, just so you can see the comparison, and then I'll fit them to the car.
Here we go. Bit of a cloudy day. Ignore the holes, that's me making a add-on piece to go on the bottom. There's the damage. That's why they wouldn't sell it. And on the back looks like it's kind of doubled up the material in those pieces there. Can't really see through it. Maybe a tiny pinprick in one there, but it's not noticeable. And I've seen some when the clips are more sort of rounded, but these clips are fairly crisp, to be honest with you. But
nice sunny day. Washed the car yesterday. Ready for today. So I knew it was going to be this nice. Time to put these suckers on. Right. So obviously black car, nice and subtle with the carbon fibre, but I think carbon fibre suits any colour car, to be honest. These do go over top of the ones that are on there, because I know JagFan Hilton had trouble with the direct replacements for the tabs. It broke, they come off. I didn't want to waste that much money on trying them, because they're quite expensive. I think they were like £179 odd or something. I can't remember what it was. I got these from Vehicle Revolution, as I mentioned earlier. So now it's time to fit them and see what they're like, right? So I put them on. First impressions, I do like the colour. I've changed my indicators, you can see it on another video. Now they almost fit perfectly. There's a slight bit of slack, but I think that's to allow for the tape. And when I say slight, I mean like the hair's whisker type thing, or cat's whisker, fine hair. So what I'm doing now, I'm just putting them on to find out where I need to actually put the tape. And I didn't want to just put tape all over and put it in and have it stuck. I wanted to figure out how I'm going to fit them on before I put the tape on there. So it came with loads of little 3M strips. So I'm just going to fold that in half, so I know how many I've got for each. So I've used this before in my other videos for my spoiler, IPA or isopropyl. Basically alcohol. You can use brake cleaner, anything you can get your hands on really. And I'm going to completely wipe the inside of this just to make sure there's no grease on there, because what I don't want to do is stick them on there and it to pop up at some point. So do the same with this one. I just dropped the tapes, but there you go. As Helen said, leave the bloopers in. Not all of them though. I made a big boo-boo earlier, so I'll put these on for next time. Oh shit! Whilst cleaning this, to greasing it, so just get that out. I noticed something, and I might be assuming it, but I'm not sure. Can you see that there? Don't know if you can see it.
Just about.
Yeah, you see what number it is?
10.
10. I reckon that could be 10 out of 10 for quality. Because I know, just like my diffuser, Vehicle Revolution do the diffuser, but I didn't buy mine from Vehicle Revolution. I bought it somewhere else, and it's substandard quality. And I know you can get these from other places, but I'm wondering if that 10 is the finished quality of that product, and the the ones that aren't up to the quality get sold on places like eBay and whatever. So I know that I think his name's Carl. obviously does a lot with these manufacturers, so he must have a good relationship. So of course they're going to give them good quality products. Because if you're buying from them over and over again in large quantities, you're going to get the best quality. If you're someone that buys it from eBay, I get it a bit cheaper, but it might be the second that they didn't want to flog to the guy that, you know, puts a lot of business their way. So I kind of learnt my lesson. I think go to somewhere where that, you know, you're getting good quality, and if it's wrong, you're speaking to a local person. Don't mean that derogatory at all, but you got a local company that are under the rules and regulations of the country that you're in, rather than trying to battle it through eBay or PayPal or something like that, you know, trying to dispute the quality of the product that you've been given. And of course, like I said, these come next day. So if they turn up and you go, don't like them, the quality is bad, you can send them back, get your money back. Or if there's a defect, send me another set. And you're 2 days in, 3 days in, you got what you want, not 3 months. So depends if you want to take the risk, but I don't think I'm going to be taking those risks anymore.
Yeah, we've taken quite a lot with stuff.
Yeah, I do.
For our cars.
But there's certain things I don't want to take the risk on, and high value items, nah, I'm not going to do that anymore. Something that's like 10 quid, why not take a chance? But not high value, not anymore. Anyway, I've got to put these on, so I'm going to get back to you later. So guys, the tape that came with it wasn't very good. It started coming off. But I like the look of them. They're really good. So what I'm actually going to do is stick them on with a tiger seal. So just going to unclip these, starting from the outside edge. Work my way in. Take them off the car because I'm going to do it inside the house. Away from the car, so I don't want to drip tiger seal onto the car. So unclipping those, both sides, take them in, and then we'll carry on. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave these open to the elements tonight, so I'm going to put some carrier bags on there. Yeah, just doing this because the tiger seal is going to take overnight to dry, so I want that to happen. I'll install them in the morning. That'd be good for tonight. Oh, my thumbs are hurting again. So back to cleaning the inside with IPA, or brake cleaner, whatever you got. Preparing the surfaces ready for the tiger seal. Again, even looks nice inside. And it's wet. Yeah, learn from my mistakes, guys. So I guess me making these mistakes means that hopefully you don't. So good. If you're getting something as nice quality as this, you want them to stay on your car, just straight away use tiger seal. Or some Bella tape. You can use some Bella tape if you want. But I thought that the hassle I had putting the tape on and trying to get in every area, I wouldn't have had a perfect seal all the way around. So probably would have got moisture behind anyway. So doing tiger seal, I'll be able to get sealant all the way around the edges and across there, and it's going to stick lovely. And here's the originals. Clean those back up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some masking tape around this edge and over the carbon fibre. So if any tiger seal comes out, which I'm sure it will, it doesn't just go everywhere and ruin my the look of the edge or the fitment to the car, because you want to keep all this area exactly as it is now. So that's why I got the masking tape out. I didn't get it out just to hold the little off bits of tape. Right. Okay. if anything spills outwards, it doesn't go on there and it doesn't go on here, you can peel it off and then take it off so it doesn't mess up all this. That's basically what I'm doing. What I'm going to have to do now is use a tiger seal, put it all round. But unfortunately, it's blocked. I did cover it up and everything, but it's blocked. It's only been a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But let's take the end off and use it. And this is why I got loads of grease-proof paper down, and I'm going to wear some gloves because this stuff is horrible.
And he's doing it in the house.
I'm doing it in the house, yeah. But I'm going to use this to spread it out as evenly as I can. I would have still done that if I used that. If I used the small end and gone all the way around, that would have been a lot easier. I'm going to do it the hard way and do this. Right, get that out of the way. If this gets too mucky, it's not going on, but we'll see. But I'm going to start with this bit because it's the smallest area. I want it close to the edge, but not all the way to the edge. I want it as thin as possible. Thin as possible. Okay. Just give me some time to do this. Huh?
Let's leave him do it.
And if you're going to do this inside, make sure it's by a window.
Or door.
Yeah, but it's better to do it outside. I'm just doing it in here for the light. And, oh no.
Everything's so sticky.
Can you put that down and help me with this, please?
Yeah, hold on.
So now I'm just being aggressive and just spreading it as much quick as I can. And what I do, I'll take off as much as I can after as well. I don't want these big high ridges. So
will it set as you leave it?
I'm going to put it on there and squish it down so it will spread, and then it was set. This is like tar.
Smells like it too.
Right, so this has got some everywhere, so this is gonna this is not gonna come off. Once this goes on there, it's not gonna come off. So, right, let me just open it up, put it down. Oh. Okay, get into position. Okay, good thing about tiger seal is you can move it around where it's set in straight away like the tape. So you can get it on there. Press into position, make sure that's over there. Cool. Obviously take some time to line it up because once it's stuck, guys, it's stuck. And that's it, you're done. It's a bit mucky. I'm just going to go on to the other one, then come back to this one, and then you see why I put the tape on. Just anything that comes out the edge. I can tap this down, make sure it sticks. Okay, right, the other one. Okay, so I'm just had to put some clamps down here. Just gonna get that clean again in one sec. Just gonna making sure everything's cleaned off this. And I've got a little clamp there just to hold that bit together. and by the indicator. Now I've done that, I'm going to take this section of tape off. What I don't want is any tiger seal to stick to the tape when I try and take the tape off. Have it stuck on there. I'm taking it all off now whilst it's still wet. Yeah. Go the other way. Oop. So I've got to get this off as well. But yeah, just to make sure the tiger seal doesn't stick to the edge of the tape, and you always see the edge of the tape. And then I can let it set from there. Yeah, decent fit. So I'll leave them to set overnight and I'll clean up in the morning. And it doesn't matter how hard you try not to, you still get it on your hands. Look at it.
You're wearing gloves.
I know. That's why I took them off and tried just touching up the edges.
Sticky fingers.
Yeah.
Used to that.
Right, next morning they're on there. Do need to clean them a little bit because I've got fingerprints all over it. They're slightly over there, so hopefully it doesn't make it impossible to fit, so we'll give it a go. It should literally be down in this back corner first. See, if you come up here, you got to get this little tab and this one in these corners first. That's where you need to get. Down in, there you go, and then squeeze it back out to the outside, and that's on.
Nice.
Almost. There you go.
Like a glove.
Like a glove, is on. There you go.
Perfect.
Good. I just need to clean. Alright, on for the other one. It's really important to get that bottom one in. And then work your way out to the outside. That's in.
Oh, that was
That's
really
in.
quick. Like a
There you
glove.
go. And those are not going to fall off.
Definitely not.
This will fall off before that falls off. Which you think? Looks pretty good, huh? I'm happy with it. That's staying on there. Alright, see you next time. Oh, before I go, they've started doing smoked versions of these, so that could be on the future buy list. But if you haven't got these yet, maybe get the smoked ones.
They look really good.
Yeah, really cool. Anyway, see you later, guys.
Bye.